Then we must part. A man has duties as well. Here.
What is it?
A coin of great value. Just give that coin to any man from Bravos and say these words to him. Vala Morgulis.
Vala Morgulis.
Hey guys, it's Chris and welcome back to another Game of Thrones Season 8 theory video. And there was some news yesterday about a certain actor appearing in Seville. Now, I won't get into details here, and that's not what I want to focus on in this video. So this will contain potential spoilers, so just a heads up. But what I want to focus on today is, do you think Jaqen H'ghar and the Faceless Men would actually support the Night King? Alright, so there was some news yesterday that the actor who plays Jaqen H'ghar was in Seville with the other cast members, but he seemed a little overly eager to take pictures with fans. I do think this is likely a troll move here. If you remember back in Season 6, they brought Shae back, who had been killed by Tyrion the previous season, and even put her in costume to let all the photographers take her picture. So they have been known to do this before, but this is not what I want to focus on. This got me thinking about a bigger idea that may or may not be original. I'm not really sure, but this could fit with him being in Game of Thrones Season 8 if that in fact happens. What if the Faceless Men actually support the Night King in the sense of they are a death cult? They actually worship death as a god called the Many-Faced God, and the Night King actually brings death and destruction. So wouldn't that go hand in hand with their goals? Would they actually support the Night King and the White Walkers in the sense of perhaps getting Westeros ready, and not necessarily directly where they go up and fight right beside them because they would simply die too, but I mean in another way as far as making it a little bit easier on the Night King by getting rid of dragons. So in the books, there may be a little bit of evidence here. We do have a bigger role in the books, and I won't get into it too deep to spoil anything in case people have not read the books yet. But Jaqen H'ghar does have a bigger role in the books, and right now he is on a mission at the Citadel, and he seems to be going after a certain book about dragons. So this may indicate they want to learn how to kill dragons since dragons are back in the world, and you also have to remember why they were founded in the first place. The religion of the Many-Faced God, the God of Death, and giving the gift of death was all started in the Old Valyrian Freehold, where they were essentially slaves in the mines of Old Valyria underneath the 14 Flames in horrible, horrible conditions, and somebody at some point took notice of slaves praying for death to get out of their suffering, and they started granting them that gift, and then eventually they went over and granted it to the masters as well, and that's what founded the Many-Faced God religion in the first place. So it seems to be they could be anti-Valyrian even to this day. And the other thing you have to think about is we know in both book and show how we met Jaqen H'ghar in the first place. He was in the Black Sails at King's Landing, and of course I think we all agree that if Jaqen was in the Black Sails, he likely got captured on purpose. And if you do want to get captured and be in the Black Sails of King's Landing, there's only one place you want to go, and that is the Wall. Of course, we know that the Night's Watch gets the majority of their recruits now from the various cells and dungeons in Westeros, especially King's Landing, so we know that Ned Stark told Yoren to have his pick in the cells, and of course that's when Yoren took Jaqen H'ghar, Rorg, and Biter in the cage, headed up to the Wall before they escaped and Arya helped them escape during a fire. So it seems to me that Jaqen H'ghar was in those cells for a reason, and perhaps that was to go to the Wall, not necessarily to kill somebody, but perhaps just to blend in with the Night's Watch and gather some more information about what's going on north of the Wall, when the Faceless Men have probably heard about these ice demons headed to Westeros. So perhaps they don't support them directly, but they do support death directly, but they could make it a little bit easier on the Night King if their goal was to get rid of dragons that are now back in the world. So anyway, just a thought, just an idea. I'll toss it out to you guys in the comments below. What do you think? Would the Faceless Men actually support the Night King in an indirect way by helping clear the way of dragons, and perhaps that's why Jaqen H'ghar is at the Citadel in the first place? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, and as usual, thank you for all the support, especially you guys on Patreon, and a huge shout out to my executive Patreon SmokeScreen producers, Lala Gig, Marylin Bentley, Colton, Goska, HoonJive, Horton, Erin Habig, John Carey, Anastasia, Jason Landers, DTizSmith, MJW, Carole Brown, D Brown, Mike Colton, Lisa Phillips, Alfred Borstmayer, Greene, and Ricky Corotte. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the support, and to everyone on Patreon as well. And I really appreciate the support out there on YouTube as well. And if you dig what I do here, please give these videos a like and a share. And of course, be sure to subscribe to get everything, and be sure to click that damn notification bell so you're notified when I drop a new video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.